over 30 years.
It is JD. Listen, don't forget, it goes down tomorrow night.
Janine Davis's voice has graced Charlotte airwaves.
That's what it is. And you know what it is.
A lot has changed, though, as she remembers her early days starting out in this industry.
We had to do everything manually, everything. All our promos.
The lack of representation was something noticeable, too.
You were almost like a novelty, because it wasn't very often that you would find a woman in the driver's seat, for sure.
But Janine's drive to push forward came from those who set the foundation.
When you talked about who's who and pioneers in radio, I mean, how could you now not know about Chatty Hatty?
It was just in my soul to be what I made myself to be.
Hattie Leeper, or Chatty Hatty to most, jumped onto the radio scene here in Charlotte at the age of 14.
I wasn't really on the payroll. I would leave school, and we lived so close we could walk from my house.
Rhyming was how she was able to create her infamous radio name.
I love to talk all the time. Talking is chatting, and what would rhyme with Hattie would be chatty.
After graduating high school, she officially joined WGIV in 1951 at the age of 17, becoming the city's first black female disc jockey.
Good morning, world. This is your girl. This is Chatty Hatty coming to you over WGIV, 1600 at the top of the dial. That's where listening is always worth your while.
It was that voice listeners would tune in to hear.
And when people found out that I was a black girl, oh my God, they said, a kid? Was she black? That was a white girl.
Hattie also had her hand in the music industry, producing music, managing artists, even starting her own record label and opening her own record shop.
And I would sit in the background when Aretha Franklin would be out there singing respect. I want respect when I get home. And we would sing in the background and pat our hands and our feet to make music, because she didn't have a horn to blow.
Eventually, Hattie began teaching at colleges across the Charlotte area. She then opened up her own broadcasting school for students.
I pray to God to let me be an example.
And even wrote a book sharing her story that continues to inspire others.
Just kind of set the mold or the blueprint, if you will, for what it takes to be in radio as a female. And so she inspires me, just her story, just knowing that she was not afraid of hard work.
Hattie was recently inducted into the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame in October of 2025.
Have to run the board, use all those old-time knobs.
And is thankful for all she's been able to do here in Charlotte.
You got to have it within you to want to produce the best you can produce at whatever that is that you're in line trying to improve and go up Jacob's ladder.
As Janine continues crafting her legacy in this business,
We're doing our $2 Tuesdays.
she's grateful for women like Chatty Hatty who helped create a path for her to follow.
Chatty, thank you. Just thank you for giving me permission to use my voice and allowing women like me to be acknowledged, that we do have a voice and we can make a difference. It's because of you, Chatty, that I am sitting in front of this microphone right now with grace and an attitude of gratitude.